Good evening, my football fanatics. My name is, I am your host, Thomas Noble, and welcome to episode 2 of the Gridiron Podcast. Today, I got a different co-host. Yeah, that's right. I got a different co-host today, and ladies and gentlemen, he is a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, Peyton Cash.
Ayo!
And we got our special guest. He is a Los Angeles Rams fan, Syntax Error.
Who is muted? There we go. There we go.
All right. We got ourselves a great show today. So we are going to kick off with the scores and results from Week 4. And we're going to do this in fashion and order. First, we have a Thursday night football game last week between the Cincinnati Bengals against the Jacksonville Jaguars, as Cincinnati takes a W at home, 24-21. Joe Burrow with 348 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Tyler Boyd with 9 receptions for 118 yards. Now on to the Sunday games. The Washington football team take on the Atlanta Falcons. And as Washington defeated the Falcons on a late touchdown with a final of 34-30. Taylor Heinicke, the newest starting quarterback here, the starting quarterback for the Washington football team, 23 of 33 complete passes for 290 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Antonio Gibson, 14 carries for 63 yards and 1 touchdown. Terry McLaurin with 6 receptions, 123 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And the next game, it is a major one lopsided game between the Texans and the Bills, as the Buffalo Bills take the win at home 40-0. Next game, shout out to you, Ross. The Chicago Bears take on the Detroit Lions, and I'm going to say this. This game really intrigues me at this rate, because we might actually got a new quarterback-receiver combo out of Justin Fields and Darnell Mooney. As the Bears take the W 24-14 against the Lions, as Justin Fields has literally balled out of this game. And Darnell Mooney got 5 receptions for 125 yards after the catches from Justin Fields. Next match, we have the unbeaten Carolina Panthers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. And with Ezekiel Elliott and the Dallas Cowboys run over the NFL's #1 defense and formerly unbeaten Carolina Panthers 36-28. As Zeke Elliott rushed 20 times for 143 yards and 1 touchdown. Next game is the Indianapolis Colts take on the Miami Dolphins. So, and at the end of the game, as the Colts get their first win of the season, top the sputtering Miami Dolphins 27-17. Great win here for Carson Wentz in his first win as a Colt. Next game is between the Cleveland Browns and the Minnesota Vikings. It is Steven Stefanski's return to Minnesota, since he was used to be Minnesota's assistant coach, and the Browns take a W by a touchdown, 14-7. Next game, radio shout out to you. The New York Giants take it on the New Orleans Saints, and the Giants finally won a football game at last. as the Giants takes the W at overtime at the Saints with a final of 27-21. Daniel Jones passed 28 out of 40 completed passes for 402 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Kenny Golladay with 6 receptions for 116 yards. And plus, Saquon Barkley just showed up at last. And the next game, oh boy. This one, I don't know just what to say about this one. Between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Jets. And we got ourselves an upset as the Jets defeated the Titans 27-24. Which is the first career win for the rookie quarterback out of Zach Wilson.
BYU, you mean?
Yep. All right, next match. It was the Kansas City Chiefs facing the Philadelphia Eagles, which, in fact, it was Andy Reid's first former team they used to head coach with. As Andy Reid returns to Philly against his former team, and he got the W against his former team, as Patrick Mahomes drove 5 passing touchdowns to beat the Eagles 42-30. Next game, I don't want to rub. Yeah, I am not the person who's going to rub someone's face in. So I feel bad for this team already. The Arizona Cardinals take on the Los Angeles Rams. They were unbeaten. These two teams were undefeated before this game just started. And the Cardinals slaughtered the Los Angeles Rams at SoFi 37-20. Cardinals 4-0, Rams 3-1. But that doesn't mean that Matthew Stafford has a good performance. 26 out of 41 completed passes for 280 yards and 2 touchdowns. Next match, it is quick follow through here. The Seattle Seahawks take on the San Francisco 49ers as the Seahawks beat the division foes 28-21. As Jimmy Garoppolo was injured in that game, but he was worried that he was supposed to be out for 2 weeks, but he's going to be coming back. What I heard, he is going to come back next week, I hope. Next game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos. Two the unbeaten teams, but the Ravens win the game and knock out the Broncos from unbeaten ranks with a 23-7 rout. And the next one is a rematch for Super Bowl 45 between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. And the return of Randall Cobb, Aaron Rodgers, the bad man, defeated the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-17.
Okay.
Now the Sunday night game. Oh man, we're going to talk about this one in our third segment. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the New England Patriots. And oh boy, this game is a doozy.
For both of us, dude. For both of us, dude.
Yeah. People say that like Tom Brady's was going to beat New England badly, but
barely.
We're going to talk about that game later, but Tampa Bay beat New England 19-17. And last but not least, Monday Night Football yesterday between the unbeaten Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers. As the Chargers take the unbeaten streak away of the Raiders as they win 28-14. Justin Herbert with 25 of 38 completed passes, 222 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Austin Eckler, 15 carries for 117 yards, 1 touchdown. And Jared Cook with 6 receptions for 70 yards and a touchdown. So that's the results for there.
And I look for all the records. The only team that is unbeaten is the Cardinals.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, Payne had got a point. The only undefeated team out of the National Football League is the Arizona Cardinals. We'll talk about We'll talk about Arizona when we get to the predictions. But next segment is something that I just found.
Okay.
All right, next. It's something that I did not even know at first. It was Chiefs head coach Andy Reid become the first head coach with 100 wins for 2 teams. The Chiefs and his former team that he coached is the Eagles. And this is from NFL.com. I'm going to read this out.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City Chiefs head coach Andy Reid celebrated a historic victory Sunday at Lincoln Financial Field. Reid became the first coach in NFL history to win 100 games, including the playoffs, to win for 2 franchises following the Chiefs' 42-30 win over the Eagles. Reid's 100th win with the Chiefs came against the franchise he previously earned 140 wins with, which is the Eagles. Reid, who had been taken to the local hospital week 3 to defeat the Chargers, now owns a 145 record in 9 seasons with the Chiefs. During his 14 seasons with the Eagles, he tallied a 140, 102, and 1 record, racking up with the most wins in franchise chronicle. Now, I'm going to throw this out to you, Payne and Sin.
Okay.
This is Aaron Reid is maybe the most successful coaches inside the NFL, and I think he should be he's one of the best coaches in this league. So I'm going to throw this out.
Okay.
Do you believe that with that historic chronicle, do we see Andy, if he retires, do we see Andy Reid go to the Hall of Fame, in the NFL Hall of Fame with the historic chronicle of 200 wins with the Eagles and the Chiefs?
Oh,
definitely. Do we see him in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And plus, that would be cool if he gets another Super Bowl with the Chiefs too.
Yeah.
Just to continue his reign, as a good head coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Absolutely. Andy Reid won a Super Bowl with the Chiefs when they beat the San Francisco 49ers, which is one of the best Super Bowls that he had because he coached Patrick Mahomes, which he is right now the best quarterback in the league. But I don't know for
sure. Plus, that game for the Chiefs, it was basically a comeback win. Because they were down in the second and third. And then the first, second, and third, then they came back during the fourth.
Yeah, the Eagles are really tough, but the Chiefs are really dominant with head coach Andy Reid at this rate. So yeah, I say this.
Right.
He's going to the he's going to the Hall of Fame for sure if he retires with being coach with the Eagles and his former team, the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
Right.
This will show that Andy Reid has potential to what it takes to coach a hard franchise out of the Kansas City Chiefs. which they never won a Super Bowl for like almost a few years until they won against the San Francisco 49ers when the Niners have Jimmy Garoppolo as their quarterback. But now Andy Reid can handle the head coaching job well, and he's definitely taking this seriously. And I'm very happy that he is. I'm happy that he is coach for the Chiefs to lead them to success and having Patrick Mahomes to be on center to try to get the missing pieces fixed, and most importantly, to win a Super Bowl. And I think the Kansas City Chiefs, if they come back, if they get their players healthy, they will definitely go to make it to the Super Bowl.
Right, but if it would ever happen, could you see like Andy Dalton being a head coach for another team if it ever could happen?
Andy Reid, you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well,
Like,
it depends if he.
Another team.
Well, it depends if he is going to step down as a coach, which I don't see that happening. He's doing well with Kansas City. I just don't see he's going to move to a different team.
Oh yeah, true.
Definitely true.
All right. Next, the next segment in the agenda is we're going to talk about the Tampa Bay versus New England game. And the question is this the best game of the year? Now, this football game last Sunday between the Patriots and the Buccaneers is really intense. I was watching this with my dad and my brother, and we were out of our seats to see this game is getting close to the experts are thinking. The Buccaneers are the favorites by a touchdown over the Patriots, but they are without Rob Gronkowski and Jason Pierce-Paul. But at this game here, this game I was out of my seat with this because both defenses is just ball out. Tom Brady just show up, but he hasn't thrown a touchdown in this game. He has been sacked once in this game by Matt Judon for the Patriots defense. Mac Jones has balled out in this game as a rookie in a huge matchup against the Buccaneers. He threw 31 of 40 of complete passes, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. This shows Mac Jones could play any situation in a game against like top tier teams, like the Buccaneers, the Buffalo Bills, or different other teams. And yeah, run game has been all over the place by the Buccaneers. The passing game has become more effective by the Patriots receiving squad of Jacoby Myers, Kendra Bourne, Nelson Aguilar, Hunter Henry, Damian Harris, Juno Smith, N'Keal Harry make his NFL start, making first game in his NFL season, and J.J. Taylor, which, yeah, he's one of the fastest guys right now in this team. But, enough said. I wonder now this question throughout. Is the Patriots versus Buccaneers game at Week 4 last Sunday night is the best game in the 2021 campaign?
So far, yes. I mean, both of our teams just fought like they were like neck and neck with each other. And the fact that my team actually won by 2 points. Just 2 points. Like, bro, y'all, like, the Patriots literally came up and literally had, like, a fight. Like it wasn't like a football match, it was a fight.
True.
Yeah, y'all actually played pretty well against us, but we were a bit smarter. But GG's to you, dude.
Yeah, absolutely for sure. Tampa Bay has the best game right now with Tom Brady, but New England has a really doing even though they're lost and losing effort. Matt Jones played his best game, and Coach Belichick knows how to stop Tom Brady because he used to have Tom Brady where he was with the New England Patriots. I want to see this heated rivalry between Belichick and Brady happen like somewhere next season or some next few seasons when the Bucks and the Patriots go after the Super Bowl, which I don't know when that might happen, but we will see about that.
We will see.
All right,
We
next. This one
And
is
yeah, I definitely agree with the Patriots versus Bucks game for sure.
probably in the future, a Super Bowl if the Patriots do get good. We could see a future Super Bowl between them and the Buccaneers.
yeah. So yeah, until if Matt Jones can get know the system well in the next few seasons, then we'll see this New England team to become might be the toughest teams in the AFC East, possibly win this division. I don't know uh, in the next few seasons. But next, this is the might be the most serious news at this rate. Jet safety Marcus Maye faces charges from February DUI arrest and crash. So New York Jets safety Marcus Maye is facing three misdemeanor charges following a DUI arrest and a scheduled car accident in Florida in February. Butler County Court records showed that 28-year-old May was charged on February 22nd with driving under influence, DUI, damage to property, and leaving the scene of an accident in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. A Zoom hearing is scheduled for October 20th in the case. ESPN first reported the accident and the charges Monday night. May is also facing a civil suit in excess of $30,000 filed by the driver of the car he hit, according to court documents. So, yeah, this is the most serious news at this rate. So, so what is the NFL and the Jets going to do with Marcus May after this?
Um,
Probably suspend him or kick him out of the league because of
probably
what he done.
probably suspend him or kick him out.
Yeah, or fine him.
Like, I want to know why. Why do you think May should be suspended or get cut by the Jets and possibly get suspended? I want to hear that.
Because of like what he did, right?
Yeah, definitely for sure. Like what he did. The thing is, I know he was Well, the thing is, he was drunk. He probably was drinking. Which one thing to people who are watching this, don't ever do that because
Yeah, drinking is bad for you.
drinking and driving could literally cost you your life.
Or takes away someone else's life.
Yeah, but yeah, after what Marcus May done, like Marcus May, come on, man. Thing is, why was he even drunk in the first place? Like,
I don't know because yeah, he's driving under influence. He have a DUI, damage to property, and he leaves the scene as an accident. And and of course, we have a court hearing on Zoom on October 20th in the case. So, but if I was the NFL, I would say you want to go for an easy way out, just suspend him. But yeah, I would say cut him from the Jets because
probably.
I think
I think that's what they did to the head of one of the coaches for the Chiefs at the Super Bowl game, right? To
Um,
Andy Dalton's brother. I mean, Andy Reid's brother, I think. And he was part of Chiefs, and he got like suspension for the Super Bowl, and he got fined. Like he couldn't even
That
show
was
up to the Super Bowl
Andy
game.
Reid. Might be Andy Reid's son or something. I don't know.
No, it was his brother. I think that's what they said.
Okay,
I
that
mean, listen.
Now,
It was
now, what Super Bowl was this? Was this
this
40?
year's Super Bowl.
Gotcha. Thank you.
it was before the Super Bowl against the Bucks last season.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, so moving on from that, we're gonna and next I am going to. It's the preview of fantasy football week number 5, and there's some intriguing matches. I am personally going to be like, all right. So I'm going to pull up the game lines. Here we go. So, first match for week 5, it is the Los Angeles Airs take on the New England Englishmen as their favorite by a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Carolina Defenders taking on Cheese on My Head, which is Christian Vega's team, which the Defenders are favored 20.5, and the Chicago Straight Edges taking on the Lavardville Giants, the reigning defending fantasy football champions, as Chicago is a favorite in a minus 5.9, and for this one, I'm gonna go with an upset. I got the Giants by 6. For the Defenders versus Cheese on My Head, it's no question the Defenders are gonna win by a blowout. And for this one, it's gonna be a dogfight between me and Sin. So
Mm-hmm.
so for this game, I'm gonna predict it's going to be the Airs by a point, because it's going to be a dogfight back and forth.
Very close.
Yeah, it's going to be a good game.
Boy.
Yeah, true. All right. Last but not least, it's time to make some predictions for week 5.
Boy, this is gonna be a long one, man. Thursday, man. It's gonna be
Thursday's going to be a good game.
Yep. Sin's gonna have the day early, as the Rams are taking on the Seahawks.
Yeah,
And it's an away game too for the Rams.
An away game too. And LA is favored to win.
So what do you guys got of this game?
Rams. I'm saying Rams probably 33-20.
Sid?
I'm not gonna try to vote on my own team, but I'm sorry, Seahawks fans. I'm going for a Rams, but it's still going to be a close game.
Very close.
Both teams' defenses and offenses.
Yeah, the Seahawks offense is no joke. Russell Wilson might be the toughest quarterbacks in this matchup. Matthew Stafford is also a good quarterback. The defense is going to show up. It's going to be close. But I agree with y'all. I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams. After they lost to Arizona, they want redemption from that loss. So Seattle is a good choice to beat.
All right, now to the Sunday games.
First game. It is the New York Jets taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
I think this game is at London?
Yeah, this one's at
London.
This one's at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium at London.
Figured.
And it's going to be at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time.
Very early in the morning for a football game. I mean.
Plus, it's going to be early for California time too.
Oh yeah, but come on, man.
It's going to be around 6 a.m. for California time.
All right, and the favorite to win is Atlanta.
So who you guys got it?
I'm probably going to the Falcons.
I got Falcons too.
Okay, I'm a Patriots fan, and I don't want to take it under the bus. I cannot stand the Jets, but their quarterback has literally come back and they beat a Tennessee Titans team in overtime. But I just don't see them beating the Falcons even at Atlanta. I mean at London. So
London.
I got the Falcons. I got the Falcons as well to win this game.
All right.
It's gonna be a good matchup though, for sure.
All right, next game is the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals at Paul Brown Stadium.
Green Bay is in favored to win.
All right, Sin, what do you got? Packers or Bengals?
She says.
You got the Packers?
This is close.
Yeah.
This is close because the Bengals are actually a pretty good team this year, unlike last year. This is close, but I'm gonna have to go to the Bengals.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
a good pick too.
Whoa. You got the Bengals to win the game?
Yeah, because Joe Burrow and Jamal Chase.
Okay, it's going to be a close game, but I'm going with he's a bad man. Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers will win this game.
All right.
All right. Next football match. Detroit Lions take it on the Minnesota Vikings at U.S. Bank Stadium.
The Vikings are.
I think that's at the Lions Stadium too.
The Vikings are in favor to win the match.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys got
Problem.
Detroit or Minnesota?
Question though. How in the name are the Lions already 0-4?
Because they got one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL, aka Jared Goof.
Didn't you have him at the Rams? And didn't he leave?
Yeah, we traded him for Matthew Stafford and a couple of draft picks.
Yeah, Vikings win. I'm sorry. Sorry, Lions. Y'all are winning this one.
All right, Sin.
I'm sorry. All right, I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna have the Lions get killed. I mean, murdered. The Vikings win easily. No brainer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm also go with the Minnesota Vikings. All right, next game. It is the not Detroit. Denver Broncos take on the Pittsburgh Steelers at Heinz Field.
And for some reason, Pittsburgh is the favorite to win.
Ooh.
All right, who you guys got at this game?
Broncos.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if Teddy Bridgewater is active at this rate. So he is like in a concussion protocol last week. If he's in the game, I will go with the Broncos. But in this game, I got to go with the Steelers.
Okay, I definitely agree with you because Teddy Bridgewater is really at an end. If he's not playing, then yeah, I got Steelers to win.
True.
No brainer.
Yeah, they might pull in a Drew Lock in, but.
Yeah, but Drew Lock is a good quarterback, but I don't know if he could beat a Steelers team like this. But
I don't know.
moving on. All right, next game. It is the Miami Dolphins take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Raymond James Stadium.
Fun fact about Raymond James Stadium: I actually toured this stadium while I was in Clearwater.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah.
That's fun.
I'm going with for this one. Tampa Bay is going to win this game. After that close win against the New England Patriots, I think Tom Brady is going to ball out in this game, even though they don't have Gronkowski. But they got Mike Evans and definitely Antonio Brown, his two favorite targets in this game. It's going to be a blowout. It's going to be Tampa Bay.
And Chris Conway.
Yep.
Plus, they got a new defensive player on the Bucks too.
Oh yeah, Richard Sherman.
Yeah,
he was playing on this Sunday. He was playing on Sunday.
All right.
All right. All right, Peyton.
I mean, it's no question, right? I mean, I gotta go.
Biased?
Well, I mean, it's my Bucks. I gotta go for them, but the offense, I'm sorry, but ever since Tua is now injured, and I think he's out, probably gonna be out for a bit. Bucks are definitely going to like destroy the fish. I'm sorry, but they are.
Okay, Sin.
Sin.
Yeah.
Bucks.
Tampa Bay.
Dolphins.
I got the Bucks.
All right.
All right. Moving on, the New Orleans Saints take on the Washington football team at FedEx Field.
And despite the fact that two teams are both 2-2, the Saints are in favor.
All right. What do you guys got for this? Washington or New Orleans?
This is close. I mean, this is close. You got Winston versus Heineke, right?
Yeah.
But Winston has more experience than Heineke, so I'm going Winston and the Saints.
All right. Sid. What do you got for this game? New Orleans or Washington? What, Sin?
He's on a bot. Type it in chat, Sin, because you're probably sounding a bot. Yep, Sin's a bot. Yeah, he's a bot. We can't even hear him. Sin, just type in chat, because you're. Or not.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. No. Oh. Sin left.
All right. So Sin has like problems with the connection, so he will be typing on chat.
Well, let's see what he says first. Oh, there he goes.
Sorry for the technical difficulties from syntax error. Okay.
Internet's being trashed now. I can barely. Yep. Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
All right, Sin. New Orleans or Washington?
New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans. Okay.
Okay, same. I got New Orleans.
All right.
All right. Next match. We're gonna do this quick. Eagles take on the Carolina Panthers.
Panthers are very favored to win this. Panthers are definitely winning this.
Okay, Sin.
I'll ping him. Sin. Carolina or Philly.
Carolina.
Okay, you got the Panthers. Okay, after that, it's just one loss for the Panthers. They can easily come back after a loss against the Dallas Cowboys. People. I got to go with the Carolina Panthers as well this game.
Okay.
All right, next. Tennessee take on Jacksonville.
10 or Jacks. Send you first, Tennessee or Jax?
Tennessee.
Tennessee?
All right.
Tennessee is favored. Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, even though Jaguars are like have a good quarterback in Lawrence, but I don't know what's wrong with them. They might be either the first pick again, man. So I'm going with the freaking Titans. I'm sorry.
All right. I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Explain.
Okay, I think I get
Because
enough.
because Tennessee is like all banged up. They lost to the New York Jets, and plus like their players barely like their players could barely play football last week.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, Jacksonville has almost beat the Cincinnati Bengals last week.
They did.
If they could almost beat them, I think they could beat. If Trevor Lawrence wants to prove he could beat the best quarterback right now in the game, he needs to beat Tennessee. So, which I think he's going to beat Tennessee. It's going to be a close game, though.
All right.
All right, next game. The New England Patriots take on the Houston Texans.
New England is favored to win.
I got New England to win.
Oh yeah, definitely. Same.
I got the Patriots as well because Matt Jones is going to be a factor in this game. Because last week he proved that he could play against like the top tier teams, like Tampa Bay, and sooner or later he could prove why he's the best quarterback in the
AFC East.
AFC East against like Josh Allen, the Bills, and possibly get redemption on the Miami Dolphins, and possibly beat up the Jets again. So I could see New England win this game, but it's going to be like it's going to be a shootout, but it's going to be New England to win this game.
All right.
All right, next game. Chicago Bears take on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Vegas is favored to win this one.
All right, what do you got, Peyton? Bears or Raiders?
I got the latest. The latest.
All right, Sin.
I got Vegas.
Well, congratulations to Chicago for get their win with Justin Fields. But I'm sorry, Vegas might be the toughest defense out there, and Derek Carr's balling out, and he's going like an MVP run. So I'm going with Vegas as well.
All right.
All right, this one's going to be a division rival matchup. Radio does not like this team one bit. It's the Giants take on the Dallas Cowboys.
The Cowboys are unfortunately the favors in this one.
All right, what you got, Peyton?
I'm gonna have to say the Cowboys.
All right, Sin.
This is a hard one. I'll wait for you to double down, so no say mine.
All right, Noble.
Wait, what do you got?
He's waiting for you to pick.
Yeah, I don't know who to pick yet.
Even though the Giants won the football game, congrats to them. But it's going to be a dogfight. Both teams are going to score, and the defense is going to be elite.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got to go with the Cowboys. I'm sorry, but they're really good this year. I don't see them.
Oh, they are.
I don't see them losing this game here on a like a Sunday evening here.
Definitely not. No.
Sin.
Okay, yeah, I got the Cowboys to win. I mean, Cowgirls to win.
Okay.
Of course you would say that. Of course you would say that.
Okay. Yeah. First of all, is Cowboys and be professional. Okay, and I accidentally skipped this game after the Chicago-Vegas game. It is the Cleveland Browns take on the Los Angeles Chargers.
The Chargers are actually the favorites.
Yeah, plus I think they're in charge of AFC West. Like they're in the lead for AFC
Oh
right now.
dude,
All
In the
right,
lead.
dude, I'm not gonna lie. Justin Herbert is literally leading the Chargers. Like he's like when he debuted at freaking last season, he was actually shocking. Like very very good for the Chargers. Like really
Oh
good.
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
And not only
So
that as well, he is the offensive rookie of the year.
dude, and that's why I got freaking Chargers to win against the Browns. I'm sorry. I know the Browns are getting better, but I have to go with the freaking Chargers.
All right, Sid,
What Peyton said basically.
Chargers.
Yep.
Okay, Cleveland is getting the destructive, and well, Chargers are good. They're literally good, but I'm gonna go with I'm going with Cleveland. Their defense
Ooh.
is gonna because Baker Mayfield will ball out. Myles Garrett is going to find a way to get through the gap, and the defense is going to find a way to disrupt Justin Herbert and the offense and Austin Eckler at SoFi. So I got Cleveland on the road.
All right.
All right, next game is the unbeaten Arizona Cardinals at home against the San Francisco 49ers.
I'm really surprised that Arizona is actually 4-0. When have we ever seen Arizona? When has it been since we've seen Arizona 4-0?
I don't know.
It's been like
That's a relative key.
it's been like their record probably since Super Bowl 43. I guess that's when they took on the Steelers. I think because
Possibly.
I think it was 43. Super Bowl 43. Yep, it was 43.
Yep, it was Pittsburgh and Arizona at Super Bowl 43.
All right.
All right, so what do you guys got in this game? Arizona or San Francisco?
Arizona.
All right, Sin?
Even though I hate both teams right now, I got the Cardinals to win.
I got Arizona as well. Kyler Murray is balling out right now, literally.
Definitely.
Okay, a Sunday night football game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. And actually, I believe the favorites to win the Sunday night game are actually going to be the Chiefs.
Ooh.
All right, Peyton, Bills or the Chiefs?
I mean, the Bills are 3-1, but the Chiefs are 2-2. I don't know. This is hard. Both teams are good. I'm gonna have to go with the Bills.
All right, Sin?
I'm sorry, Noble. I know you hate this team, but I got the Bills too.
I mean, you can't doubt that the Bills this year are good, despite that one loss.
Yeah, they are, but I had to go with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs because I think they're going to ball. Patrick Mahomes is going to ball out. He's going to scamper on the football field, and I'm going to say this too. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Mahomes, and Tyreek Hill is going to be a factor in this.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo's defense need to find a way to stop him, which I don't see that from happening. So I got the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game.
Yeah.
All right, one more game to go. It is the Monday Night Football game between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh.
Oh boy. Ravens, I believe, are the favorite in this game. Yep, they are.
Yep.
Lamar Jackson, man. He's
Yeah, I'm good. I'm going first this
yeah.
game. I got the Baltimore Ravens.
Ravens, yeah.
Baltimore.
And that's all the picks. So thank you, Peyton and Sin, for joining me today. So thank you for listening to the second episode of the Gridiron Podcast. So we will see you next week, next Tuesday, for episode 3 of the Gridiron Podcast. From Sin, Peyton, I'm Thomas Noble. We'll see you at the kickoff.
Adieu.